moves have been missed.
She fell flat on my face. It was pure embarrassing.
Physics have been broken.
What the fuck happened there?
The laws of time and space shattered in an instant. Yes, this is entertainment, but the glitches are real. Whoever you are, whatever you do, please don't look at this at home.
It's like I get your going.
We are live, I guess. So hello and welcome to this very special tournament. I guess I'm using special in inverted quote marks, but so we have this tournament booked by
Special!
a good friend of ours here, Mr. CMChainsaw.
Hello, everybody! How's it going? Totally not steal any of Johnny's catchphrases.
Yeah, I can't go.
I'll have completely original ones like water and bagel.
I can't go high enough to do the hello thing anyway. So
I usually can, but it's like I gotta. It's the fun thing about like being like a low level on. That's like, hey, I love all these things and I'd like to incorporate them, but that's stealing.
I guess
It's gonna be myself.
You're tipping a hat. You're tipping a hat.
Yeah, exactly. It's an honorarium. It's a I don't know.
I'd also like to just quickly point out something before we start. So Stardy is in the chat there, and Stardy has just followed, which I would very much like to thank them for.
Hi, Stardy.
Also, Stardy is this channel's 800th follower.
Woo!
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
baby.
And what better way to celebrate such a thing with Tiger King's King of Tigers?
That's right, baby. It's Tiger, King of the Ring. The biggest promotion I've been trying to set up for a week now.
So we
It's
have
live and nationwide.
we have Tiger Mask, the original one, versus Alley Cat. We have Blue Panther versus Jaguar Yokota. We have Lionheart versus Extreme Tiger. Ernest the Cat Miller versus Black Tiger. King Booker versus King Haku. Jimmy King versus King Curtis Ikea. Macho King Randy Savage versus King Kong Bundy. Silver King versus Puma King. So that's quite a field.
That's right. Yeah, and the tournament's broken down so that there'll be 8 Tiger wrestlers, Tiger Cat wrestlers, 8 King wrestlers. They all go at each other, and then we will have the winner of whoever wins the Tiger tournament, and whoever wins the King tournament, the King bracket, they face each other, and they are the official Tiger King of the Ring.
Or Queen, because it could be Jaguar Yokota
Queen,
or
Queen.
Alley Cat.
Tiger royalty, you know. So I would love to see Alley Cat.
No, I love
great.
Alley Cat to bits. She's great.
The X factor in all of this is actually Puma King, because he's both a cat and a tiger and a king. So like you would think he like the odds-on favorite. So, but he's got a tough fight in Silver King for him.
Plus we got
That
Haku
last
in there.
bracket. And Haku, yep, we got the toughest man in the world. That's gonna be a hard out.
Yeah. Without further ado, it's the regular Wrestleverse ring, because I forgot to make a custom ring. I literally only realised that
That's
when
only the
I
whole reason
finished.
why I wanted to do this, is because I wanted my own custom ring. But that's
I literally only remembered, shit, I didn't make a ring when I finished filling out all the brackets.
yeah. At least it wasn't a thing where it's like, oh yeah, I just happen to have a ring right here. Ah.
So without further ado, let's start this thing off.
Go. Really excited about this. It's gonna be a hard fought contest on everyone, every front. Everybody's got a lot of stake. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be weird.
Hello, Jeremy, and hello, Mildly Amusing. Hello, Ivan
Hey,
Maverick.
what's going on, guys? coming in. We appreciate your time here. So
here we go. So, Tiger Mask. What can you tell us about this man?
Tiger Mask, what's his deal? Well, I can tell you is that he is one of the most famous Japanese masked wrestlers, perhaps the most famous Japanese masked wrestler in all of wrestling history. He was portrayed by various people, the most famous being Mitsuharu Misawa. This, I believe, is probably his, I don't know, this could be the first Tiger Mask.
This is the first Tiger Mask.
That's the first Tiger Mask. Well, I do not remember who that was, but my wrestling history, yeah, there you go. My wrestling history kind of stinks. And things like this, so. And who's he faced? That's right, Alley Cat. She is wonderful. One of the best independent wrestlers on the market today. I'm a real fan of hers. You know, I haven't watched a lot of her matches, but I am a fan. So, you know, that's what I always do best.
I will also point out that the eagle-eared among you will recognise the background music as being Tigra's theme from the original Thundercats cartoon.
You mad lad, I love you.
Hello, Little Spike Dragon. Welcome to Tiger King of the Ring.
Hey, LSD, how you doing, man? We got some good action here right now. Hard-hitting Alley Cat versus the fast-moving, high-flying Tiger Mask here. Who do you have in this one?
As much as I would love to say Alley Cat, I think Tiger Mask is probably going to walk away with the victory.
Yeah, the high-flying acrobatics of this man just impressed everybody that sees him all through history. The last 40 years of Tiger Mask wrestling that we've seen, he is perhaps one of the most impressive Tiger Masks we ever had, the original, the innovator.
That's true, Tiger Mask did go by the name Tiger King late in his career.
That's right.
Could that be a prophecy?
Perhaps. It could be interesting, but he still has to go through a lot of talented people in this tournament. So I'm always trying to figure out what the best way to go with this is. Is it going like, hey, we're going to commentate and actually call the moves and the spots, or we're just going to like shoot the shit? So,
I kind of generally fall in like somewhere in between the two. Yeah.
It's like I want to like commentate on the wrestling, but I also remember that I'm not very good at it. So it's like I'm like JR. It's like I'll do the read up on the people before I get there. Don't worry about it. I got Boomer Sooner. The worst JR impression in the world.
Oh, I can't do any impressions. No American ones anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's like hard anyway. So I don't blame you.
Like this accent combined with like being that combination of like fairly deep voiced and soft spoken.
Yeah, that's true. I just end up like my pitch is always wrong, and I always thought that I knew how to like call I knew how to do impressions and all that, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I listen to myself, and I'm like, I don't know how to do these people at all.
I mean, I can
not
do.
Even like the.
I can do Droopy Dog, but, you know, we ain't here to talk about dogs. We're here to talk about cats.
That's right. And kings. And cat kings and tiger kings. Moonsault press 4-2 on Alley Cat right there.
There will be
just going to the big boys.
There will be no, you're up and very, very happy going on here.
I don't like that. Oh boy, this is gonna be so exciting. Also talk about barbecue sauce. Yeah, I don't have a preference of barbecue sauces. I just eat what I can afford at this point. So,
yeah. Although I will point out that one of the annual WrestleVerse / Super Pro Wrestle shows, the Hyper Bowl, sponsored by JR's barbecue sauce. For the sole reason.
I remember.
The sole reason behind it is because there was that show a few years ago, I think like maybe 2015 or 16, and JR was one of the commentators on it. It was an independent show, and it was a weird mix of like wrestling and MMA throughout.
I don't even think I remember that.
I can't remember what it was called, but I remember that the main event was Kurt Angle against Rey Mysterio.
Oh wow!
And
there's that weird period. Like when was this? Was like in like 2012 or so, right? Like when this like when Kurt was in TNA, right?
After, I believe. Yes started that one. But at one point during it, JR accidentally pronounced hyperbole as hyperbole. And I thought it was the funniest shit ever, and like decided, because it sounds like one of those big grand like USA type shows, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Hyperbole. So we decided to make it our version of the Rumble.
That's amazing. I actually think that's one of the funnier mouth drops you could ever come up with. Hyperbole. I'm sure in my life I've said it like that too. Oh! Beautiful bridging German suplex, only gets a 2.9 though. I have to I'm trying to focus on the right screen here. Maybe this is why. I'm like JR where it's like I'm always looking at the wrong screen. Oh!
Tombstone. And certainly you can bet that Alley Cat does not want to be buried in a pet cemetery, but there's the free count. Big Hands Johnson counting the free. And Tiger Mask advances.
He is not going to be able to live her life again after that defeat. But what a great match, though. That was an impressive banger of a match to kick things off here. 89%, beautiful score there.
I will absolutely take it. Next up, just in case anything goes wrong.
Yep. Don't want to start this all over again.
No, we don't want to start this tourney again. Blue Panther versus Jaguar Yokota.
Yep. Jaguar was your suggestion for this. I actually having a list of
such a good
ones. I was like, yeah, that sounds like. So there's so few Japanese wrestlers that I don't know outside of and it's always kind of tough playing catch up. There's Blue Panther, the legendary wrestler, luchador from Mexico. That is a great mask, too. I really like the design of that mask. So.
Jaguar Yokota. Absolute mad woman.
What can you tell me about her, Pimpernel?
She trained Manami Toyota.
Wow.
I don't know if I need to add anything more than that.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
But yeah, she's regarded as one of the greatest wrestlers of her generation.
We are going back once again. I feel like I should have actually grabbed a queen or two in the King's department, but you gotta go with what the theme dictates. So.
She also trained Sumi Sakai, Aja Kong, and Megumi Kudo.
Wow. So a lot of history came through on Jaguar's hands, so that'll be a good match. How you doing, by the way?
I'm very, very well.
I'm having a day. It's nice out today. It's beautiful, so I decided I'm going to stay in and watch some wrestling. Every other...
And she still wrestles occasionally as well.
Oh, she does?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised. I know there's a lot of wrestling. She's got to be getting up there, but I know there's a lot
50s.
of wrestling. Yeah, that's actually pretty good for that age. Good. That's a good age. God knows we've had Johnny wrestling forever. People like him, so. I really love this. This is really a clash of styles. Got the high-flying yet grounded Blue Panther, very strong, taking on the athletic Jaguar Yokota. Should have got my damn rundown for this. Where's my rundown sheet?
The only thing is, whenever I hear the word Jaguar, I always think of Bill Hader, and I can't even remember who he was impersonating. But
it was. I assume it's Will Ferrell with the Jaguar.
No, it was. Like some TV host or other, but we're going to look at the Jaguars. Kind of thing. Obviously, I can't impersonate people as well as Bill Hader can, but
yeah, no, that's fine, man. But that's the one I always remember. Was there's an SNL sketch with Will Ferrell, and he's playing this guy who is supposed to be the model for this old I don't know. It's like he has an eye patch. It's supposed to be like an old model for like the products they're selling.
remember
They always
that.
pronounce Jaguar. I own a Jaguar. Would you like to take a ride in my Jaguar later? Good stuff.
And of course, Jaguar is not the only sort of wrestler car hybrid. We also have that new wrestler, Max the Impaler.
That's right. No, I think that's supposed to be Max the Impala.
Yeah.
Well, it would be.
I got mixed up on our
Actually, I think-
pronunciation. Tomato, whatever.
If somebody actually comes out as Max Impala, like to like make fun of her, that'd be amazing. And then they would get killed because I hear that woman is in.
She's like 6 foot and a former power lifter, so she's also
I'll
very
be in my
lovely.
bunk.
And has
Yeah.
a big future ahead of her, I believe.
Yeah, I think I love the gimmicks I've seen of what little I have on like social. Kind of.
And she's
That merit's over.
and she's literally been
Right.
wrestling like less than a year and a half as well.
Really?
Mhm.
That's crazy. I love all these people that are like this great mix that we have of like wrestlers who been like indie wrestling for a while and they come up with like new gimmick that like just completely generate like revive their or make them like these hot products. And also like the mix of people who have only been doing this for like a year or 2 years and they're already gaining like a lot of attention.
And yeah, she was, as Starry says, she was fantastic in the Young Lions Cup.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch it live, but I haven't.
I believe
Yeah,
one of her
all-
matches from it is being shown on next week's Chikara Action Arcade.
Nice. That's a show I gotta start checking out. I have like independent wrestling television, cheap pop for IWTV. Like
great
they're
service.
doing great work over there. Just added Hood Slam, who I'm a big fan of, and check it out if you get a chance. But the problem is, it's like every other streaming service I have, where it's like I get it, and then it just sits there, and I watch like the same MSK episode, like 20 hours. So it's like obviously I have a problem. Whoa, what's this? Jackhammer! Jackhammer from
The move she
Jaguar!
invented. And that's right, she did.
Perfect. Sorry, I'm like fighting the cough. It's like once I start talking,
Oh no, it's good. This is your
I
show,
got
mate.
the worst voice for that stuff. He calls that the rear view.
Oh,
Sorry, again, I'm a little bit behind on this because I'm like, look at the wrong screen.
I do that all the time, mate.
Well, I have it worse because I actually have this on my television. So I have like the 65-inch TV that's right in my face. I'm like so conditioned to watch like that while I watch the cat. And I'm like, oh, there's a move. And then I realized, oh, it's 5 seconds ago. So remember, I worked in television and I still have that issue. I have legitimately broadcast actual sporting events, and I still suck. So anyways, great back and forth match so far. We have seen Jaguar actually taking it to the wily Blue Panther, but now he's got her in the stretch. Again, that's another problem I have with calling matches. It's like I always forget the names of like moves, so I do end up like, oh, great plancha there from Jaguar. Build outside now, the action going hard and heavy on the outside. He's got her in that choke lock over the back. You know how much that's got her. It's cutting off her wind and her circulation while also working on the lower back. Now she's coming back with a
Jackhammer.
great. The Jag Hammer right there. I like that. Jag Hammer. So, that either sounds like a great name for a move or a terrible, like, insult. Oh!
For one. And
Hit for
Jaguar
the three.
advances.
Amazing. That was an upset right there, I feel like. I thought Blue Panther was going to go deep in the tournament, but Jaguar does not listen to critics. She comes through in the clutch. She could be a big player as we go down the tournament road here.
Another
89% solid. 89. That's.
Nice.
I guess that's gonna be my meme here. breath.
Next up, another one of my suggestions, I believe it was, Lionheart.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Thank you for doing that too. I probably would have. I was thinking about Lionheart putting in him. I wasn't sure about it. I was thinking about. I had a few wrestlers that I was working on, and then I was like, yeah, that worked. I like that. So Lionheart was such a great guy, man. What can you tell me about? Have you ever met? Did you ever like meet Lionheart? I know you've been
Many
to some of
things.
those shows, right?
Many
Okay,
things.
yeah.
A couple of friends of mine actually went to school with him.
Oh, cool.
Very nice man. For anyone who doesn't know the story, Lionheart tragically took his own life last year. But very good guy, veteran of the Scottish wrestling scene. Had a hand in training Noam Dar. And Extreme Tiger, who was one of your picks.
Yep. Extreme Tiger, I don't know if he's really been seen a lot lately. I know that he's still wrestling. Probably doing shows in Mexico. Formerly known as Tigre Uno, you might know him in TNA as that. I thought that was a terrible name, of course, though. Extreme Tiger. I remember watching like Extreme Tiger on like AAA, like when I used to get it back in like 2000. This guy's insane. He just like he goes all out and just has very little care for like the moves that he hits. He just throws himself around them.
I did notice like when I downloaded him, like one of the comments was, okay, in true Extreme Tigre fashion, when he hits a plancha, will he miss it?
That's true. See, that's how you know he's extreme.
Yeah.
It's like he hits few of his missed moves that he actually makes. So
I mean, it's an intimidation tactic of sorts. Like if he'll do that to his own body, what will he do to you?
yeah, or you're just gonna win easily doing that and missing hurts himself. It could go either way. This is again like a great like clash of styles here. We have the Luchador High Flyer, Extreme Tiger versus Lionheart. Well, I don't really know a lot of his stuff, honestly.
He was very much an all-rounder.
Yeah.
Like he had a bit, like there was a bit of high flying in there, a bit of brawling, a bit of like high impact stuff.
Yeah, it seems like a good base to like get yourself into the rest.
Scratching his ass on the foot of Extreme Tiger.
It's like you get that foot infection. You get like really bad athlete's foot there, even through the boot. You don't want that. So I'm not saying that Lionheart's ass would really cause it that badly, but I'm not telling tales out of school here. So. My apologies. I'm being told in my headset. Yes, I'd like to apologize to Lionheart for the comment. Sorry.
Extreme Tiger in the corner, chopping the shit out of the titties.
Choppy boys there, throwing them hard and heavy. But Lionheart again, he's a tough guy. It's really hard to get him off of his base with those chops.
I mean, former ICW champion.
Got another great arm there.
Won pretty much every sort of notable title in Scotland, actually. And a few in England as well.
Yeah, Lionheart's always been like one of those guys I need to watch a lot more of. So much stuff out there that I've got. So, by the way, I want to thank you while I got to, I really appreciate, through the shows you've done over the last month, it's like I've learned so much about Scottish and wrestling.
Oh, no worries. I've really enjoyed doing them. So
yeah.
Stardy, I'm the absolute same, by the way.
Yeah.
I can never hear it without thinking of that, and particularly Joe's absolute bang-on Lionheart impression. Because if you've never heard Lionheart speak, Joe's impression of him is ridiculously accurate.
Gotta love that Joe Henry, man.
Oh, the frog splash, one of the signature moves.
Oh, there it is. It's only 2.9 on Extreme Tiger. Might still be early. Oh,
He once
beautiful lifting brainbuster.
that frog splash, he once pinned Rob Van Dam with it.
Wow. Holy jeez. That's pretty impressive to be able to print, of all people, Rob Van Dam with it. So
The triple
Hey, I
threat in
guess it was Rob for
ICW
taking.
once. It was like them two and Kenny Williams. My name is Lionheart. Greatest pump Scotland has ever had. My name is Lionheart. And I like taking selfies with my brand new dog.
I gotta see. I really have to watch more Joe Hendry matches too, man. He's
Joe's
like a guy
great.
that I'm still like, oh, pop up Hurricane Rana. This could be it too. No,
And
not it too.
the best thing about it is, like, you watch that one and you can see Harto on the outside of the ring trying not to burst out laughing.
That's what I always love about wrestling. Like, get guys who are like trying to get like the other boys to fart, and it's just like that's some of my favorite stuff. People just lose it because it reminds you it's like it's not all like serious
Yeah.
and like it's like, and that's one of the things I love about wrestling right now. It's just the fact that it's like I think a lot of people have stepped away from the whole like, oh, you gotta keep kayfabe, brother. This is a serious business we're in, and it's like, just dude, have fun, man. It's like as long as you're having fun and not like being really stupid with your like gimmick stuff, like just insulting people's intelligence. It's fun, so you know.
Thank you for the subscription, Canadian Zeb.
Hey,
Very
Zeke!
kind of you.
You know who Canadian Zebra is?
Oh.
He's one half of the partnership of the Encino EGOS in Hogan versus Flair's XILF League, and we are terrible. But yeah, in the meanwhile, Lionheart advances with the pin. Great job. And with that super kick, 87. So we're definitely on pace for an 88 like match right now.
So far, we got Tiger Mask versus Jaguar Yokota, and now we have Ernest the Cat Miller and Black Tiger, the winner of which will take on Lionheart in the second round.
Right. I almost like specifically did this whole so I could get Cat Miller. Good.
And we've
Oh, he's got the music too!
Yep.
Yes!
I told you I set
Best
up the
theme.
music for them all.
Oh, God bless. Hit my music!
And as much as I love Somebody Call My Mama, that's his best theme.
Absolutely, yes. Dude, Ernest the Cat Miller in WCW is one of my favorite things. Even
Yeah.
as the company was like falling apart. Like, I love the fact that no matter what, he always hated Mark Madden for being a fat ass garbage. That was like my favorite. Like, every time he would like do whatever. Like, I loved it when they actually had him as like, I think he was the GM of like WCW or something. And, like,
Yeah.
when he was in charge, it was like some of my favorite stuff. Even as the matches were like terrible and shit. I love Ernest. I love Ernest Miller, man.
This is Mark Rollerball Rocco, the first Black Tiger,
Right.
Respect Dragon.
Sounds good. Oh yeah.
Also, hello,
Hey,
hello.
Heck, what's going on, man? Heck is one of my boys from SCFL. So
Ah, okay.
love that. I was also hoping, we were gonna have a show this too, so I could promote SCFL. But
Because the thing is, I find it difficult to follow SCFL sometimes in terms of what's going on and everything. But
we've also been off for like almost a year, so.
but that doesn't stop me from loving it every time I watch it.
Oh God, yeah. Well, thanks for watching. It's like Jason gave such great, like just because it's like just the weirdest stuff. Like, and it's funny because I think it's like they share a lot of like a lot of traits you have. Like I know that they love like so it's like twin references on the last show we did. We had one of our referee. Apparently, like a second version of him came into a match while he was reffing the match, and just attacked one of the other wrestlers. So now I think we have like what's the name of the twins on you know what are the
On what? Sorry,
on Twin Peaks?
Doppelganger.
Yeah, but it's like I think there's like a specific name for it, like
Oh, Tulpa.
a topal, yeah, topal,
Tulpa.
topa, yeah.
And
I don't know, I like topal better.
LSD, King from Tekken is not in the tournament.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
I
Chainsaw
didn't
picked
realize
everybody,
that.
so... I mean,
Blame me. I'll take that.
I put in a few
And it's funny
suggestions, but... Like...
And it's funny because I'm pretty sure like King was actually one of the first guys I thought of when I came up with this tournament. And I was like, in my true fashion, I was like completely forgot to put him in there.
I'll tell you what we'll do then. Because I do have King from Tekken on the game.
Oh?
So how about, when the tournament's done, we put the winner up against King?
I like that. That sounds perfect. So, yeah, exactly, Jeremy. It was like that. How much did they pay for the plastic surgery, brother? How much did it cost, brother? I still think it was. I'll be honest with you. I watched that as a kid happen in real time, and I had no goddamn idea what was going on. Like it was, and because I was like a 12-year-old Mark, I was like, oh yeah, they must have gotten like a separate guy to do it. Like it didn't even occur to me that Earl Hebner might have a twin goddamn brother that also worked in the company. But I guess that's like what it is with wrestling. It's like, it's like the little things you never find out about. So it's like, oh, low blow there.
Oh, welcome, Jim. You have...
Hey, Jim's in. What's going on, man?
This is the 4th of the first round matches. 4th of 8 first round matches, by the way. You have missed the opener. Tiger Mask defeated Alley Cat. Then Jaguar Yokota beat Blue Panther. And you just missed Lionheart defeating Extreme Tiger.
So far, pretty good matches so far. I'm really happy how this turned out. This right now is the first, this is the last match in the Tiger bracket. Next coming up, it's going to be the King bracket. We'll be crowning a champion out of that, and they will both face each other and then figure it out. So, yeah. As you can tell, Jim, I am very clever because, like, Tiger King, I'm a friggin' wrestling genius here. Oh, man. By the way, chat, how you doing today? What's going on? I love the chat. I love all the chat stuff.
The thing is, as well, there's so many like luchadors you could have included because there's so many cat-style gimmicks there.
Yeah, that was like the easiest part was putting together. Like we had too many choices. Like there was like at least 12 people that I had like that could have gone in for this. So, but the King, I was surprised honestly because I went back and looked at like, okay, so I need like 8 King wrestlers. That's gotta be because King gimmicks like gotta be a big gimmick in wrestling, right? I looked, it was like almost impossible to find somebody that wasn't just like a the ring gimmick. And I couldn't figure that out. I always thought like wrestling kings was like a big like deal, and I will say there is one man who is not in this tournament, and I chose to not have him. So yeah. Again, write me if you have a problem with it. So
yeah, well, as we said, it's not about like dogs or even puppies. It's about cats.
right. Not. Oh, he got 2.9 right there. Oh, look at that! Double Enziguri, both hitting at the same time, but then
Small package.
trying to follow up Ernest Miller. That was an impressive like part right there.
Hey, Gajira Hawk. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Gachira, what's going on, man? And that's the other thing also with the chats. It's like I have noticed there's so much crossover between like different groups. Like I see like New Legacy Inc. one here. I see like I go to like different channels like with Hogan versus Flair, and it's like you pull from there and here, and it's like the best is like going to like what the hell is it? Like there's a stream I follow called Forgotten VCR.
Right.
And it's just like a bunch of like this guy basically makes mixtape of like VHS like recordings they had. Most of it is like stuff from this guy named Godfrey Ho. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Running small package there. So this guy basically just makes like It's a guy that makes these martial arts movies that he like filmed like a bunch of footage from. He just recuts them over and over again.
Okay.
But this guy is like, this guy has this stream where he like runs a lot of these like VHS tapes. He's like done like special mixes of, and it's like I've already found like there's 2 people that follow that are also New Legacy. So it's crazy like the amount of like crossover. And it kind of makes sense because Forgotten actually runs like a lot of like he'll show like Japanese like matches. Like he has this amazing like promotional video of the Road Warrior from Japan.
Right.
And I think they were in all Japan. And it's like just this crazy video trying to explain who they are. And it's basically the storyline is that there are these 2 like warriors that came from space and they land on Earth and they're just in a junkyard. Like just like it's got like Hawk eating a raw chicken. Like, it's crazy. If I ever get a chance, I'll have to like find the video and send it to you.
Oh, I would absolutely.
But it's just this insanity of like, Paul Ellering is there and he finds the 2 of them, and he's got this giant cigar, like this comically oversized. Oh, and there's the pin right there from Black Tiger. I hate seeing Ernest Miller getting eliminated, but what a great match that was.
I mean, certainly no shame in losing to like the original Black Tiger.
Absolutely not. A heel legend right there. So I'm sure Ernest was very happy with 95% match. Great match so far. Our highest rated match of the night.
Next up,
Definitely.
King Booker versus Haku.
Yep. Oh, you know what I just realized I should have thrown in this? I feel like an idiot. I should have gotten Finn Balor as...
Oh, the Demon King, yeah.
Sorry, Demon King!
Or Prince Devitt.
Come out, Demon King!
Still a royal gimmick, kind of thing. But and if we went with Prince Devitt, we could have had his better entrance music.
Also true.
King Booker!
King Booker! What was always your take on the King Booker gimmick?
I
That was
loved it.
actually, I think, one of my favorite ones, yeah.
Because he was clearly just having fun with it.
Yeah.
I love the coronation
Actually,
with like Regal just repeating, "Long live the king!"
That was actually one of the guys I kind of wanted to throw in there was William Regal, because that is actually one of my favorite gimmicks. Was when Regal won the King of the Ring and just went mad with power. And I hated the fact that because of like his first catching up with him, they had to cut that short, because I think that was a gimmick that had so much leg to it and would have like put him in like an upper echelon. But, yeah. History being what it is.
I have to go with my boy Haku here.
I know, this is a tough match right here.
I mean, I love King Booker,
Haku.
but Haku is like one of my favorites. So,
And as you can see,
he's in my fave 5.
Exactly, easily. I think easily. I love Haku. You always like call him Haku instead of Meng, right?
Yeah.
Because I always have a tendency to call him. I think like King Haku is always all right with me in WWF, but like when he went to WCW and like started having those like crazy matches, grew his hair out and he started wearing the like long kimono pants, I was like, this dude is like right up my alley right here. And they started doing the Tongan Death Grip, which is like still one of my favorite fucking finishes of all time. Because it makes no goddamn sense. Like to just figure it's like, oh yeah, you just grab a guy under the bottom of your chin and he like just passes out. And it's like the one guy that can pull that off is his Meng, it's Haku.
I'm saying that. I was watching shoot interview clips one day, and they had there was one with Rikishi. And he actually referred to him as Meng.
Really?
Because the question was, who would win in a fight, him or Brock Lesnar? And like Rikishi gave him this look, like as if to say, like, isn't it obvious? And he's like, Meng.
Come on.
He's like, I mean, Brock's tough, but Meng's crazy tough.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll say this, even though it's his adopted son, by God, Hikuleo has learned from his chopping ability.
Really? I haven't seen Hikuleo in a while. Like, I know that he's done excursion, right? Like,
he came over to the UK. He wrestled at my local.
Yeah.
It was the 9-9, which is Dickie Divers, former ICW Tag Team Champion.
Yeah.
and a new young wrestler by the name of Jack Morris, who was actually a footballer before he became a wrestler. Like that, the one that we call soccer here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he was a sort of promising young player until like injury sort of put a halt to his career, so he became a wrestler instead.
Hey, smart move, man. By the way, I gotta say, like, I think some of my favorite wrestlers are like rugby players.
Well, like the match was Divers and him, Jack Morris, against Hikuleo and El Fantasma. And Hikuleo chopped the absolute shit out of Jack Morris.
Welcome to the business, kid. I don't know how I feel about Hikuleo. I know that he's like tall, and I think that's like good for him. It's like, I don't know. It's like I think it's like he was still a little green when I saw the couple of times in like New Japan. So, but he seems like a good guy. I mean, it's not like it's like bust on his work. It's like it's just learning. So.
Also, Jim, no, you're thinking of Tim Weiss, who was a German goalkeeper. Jack Morris, real name, by the way, Jack Nicholson, from when he was a player, was a striker.
Should have kept the name.
Yeah, I keep thinking that too, Jeremy. I keep thinking Saved by the Bell whenever he says it. That and also
Jack
get confused with like Zach Roberts, which is a Chewing the Fat reference. Which anyone doesn't know Chewing the Fat, it's like a Scottish sketch show in the late 90s, early 2000s. And they did this sketch that was supposed to be like a trailer for like an Elvis movie set in Scotland. So
stop. You already sold me on the concept, son. I'll take 3 of them.
so you had Greg Hemphill, who, side note, big wrestling fan, who's like very good at accents, like playing Elvis in it, and everyone else from the cast was playing like the supporting cast, putting on these like deliberately bad Scottish accents. So it's all like, they're like.
So is it Scottish people trying to do bad Scottish accents?
Yes.
Like an English person trying to do bad Scottish accents?
No, it's like they're deliberately sounding like the bad Scottish accents that you would get like an American actor putting on in an old movie. So it's all like, you know, like, Hoots, Zach Roberts, get your mitts off my wee lassie. You know, this kind of stuff. And it's brilliant as well because like Greg Hemphill does like a decent Elvis, but he's like slipping in Scottish words every now and then. So it's like, so what do you think of the view, cheese? Well, James Marriott's real bra.
Oh my god, I love the depth of that, where it's just like, I love the idea of Scottish actors doing American actors doing Scottish actors.
Oh, it's quite a thing. Like, and as I said, like Greg Hemphill, big wrestling fan as well.
Yeah,
he's actually Canadian.
You find a lot of like Scottish comedians and like just like comedians in the UK are like a lot. There's a lot of wrestling.
Oh, totally, yeah. I mean,
like who's the guy that's working for AEW now? It's like
Jack Whitehall.
Yeah, that's it, Whitehall, man. He's a big wrestling fan.
Well, Greg Hemphill he's actually Canadian, but like he moved to Scotland. Like his family are Scottish, and they moved like back here when he was younger.
Oh yeah.
So like he's got his real accent's kind of weird. It's kind of like half Canadian, half Scottish.
Yeah.
But, like he's. He was actually at WrestleMania 2, like the Canada part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, totally.
There's a kid.
Jim has clearly seen Chewing the Fat, and he's talking about one of the other characters, the big man, which I always thought of, like when Ryback turned heel, I thought that was kind of big manish, because he even did that kind of like talking out of the side of his mouth kind of thing, like. like, you know, I'm a big guy kind of thing, like where he would just like have most of his mouth closed and just talking out of the like the side of his mouth, and like the big man did that as well. And it would, the big man would have been an amazing gimmick.
It's tough for me to picture that, like what that gimmick's about, like what the sketch is about.
Well, in the sketch, the big man was like, there'd be like some kind of disagreement going on, and the big man would turn up, and like everyone's like scared of him, so they would just go with whatever he says. But it was always like ridiculous things. Like the first one I ever saw, it was like a mother and her daughter going to the cinema, and the guy behind the counter won't let them in because he thinks the daughter's under 18, and it's an 18-rated movie. And like, you know, and the mum's like, but she is 18, blah, 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 blah. And like, you know, the big man appears like, you know, is there a problem here? Oh, and as Jim says, always refers to himself in the third person as well. And like, is there a problem here? And, the big man, this guy behind the counter won't let my daughter in to see her 18 film. Like, I thought the smell of piss was coming for some more. What age are you meant to be, son? 24? I haven't steak pies older than that.
Oh my god. The only thing could pull that off is Gene. I think Gene would absolutely kill a big man gimmick right there.
Upset
nicely
victory.
done. Wow.
King Booker.
Damn, that's huge, man. I thought for sure that Haku was going to go far in that. So
100%.
That was the other thing I always loved about the King Booker gimmick, is that he would lay it on so thick, but then there was always the time where like somebody would get him upset, and all of a sudden like all the Houston would come back into him and he'd be like, "What you talking about? I don't do it." And I don't know what you are saying, my good man. It's like such a great friggin' gimmick. And I know that Booker got like shit for like being in like TNA and basically like not doing any lazy guy, but there was actually a point in like the Main Event Mafia where he was doing this really bizarre like combination of like it was almost like he was trying to be like some sort of like African prince type like accent that he would put on.
I remember
was, like,
that, yeah.
Some of the funniest, like just hearing him come, because it was so casual the way he did it, where he would just be like, "I do not know what you are saying," and it's like, what is he doing? Like, I don't even get this, but it's somewhat brilliant. Like,
there was one that had me and my mate Stu laughing. That was, I can't even remember what was going on. Like, one of the other Main Event Mafia was ranting to someone about respect, and like,
was it Steiner? I feel like it would have been Steiner.
No, I think it might have been Nash, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But like, Booker was just in the background, and every now and then would like just punctuate things by going, "Respect."
I know there's a video like that of like Steiner going off, and it's like Kurt is like supposed to be selling an injury that like he got beat up in the back or something, and it's like Steiner is going off, and I think Booker's also. It might have been that one, I don't know, but it's like Angle is like trying his hardest to not corpse the entire time. Like he's doing the whole like he's putting his hands over his face like he's just so fed up with it, but you know it's like you just see him shaking with laughter.
So this one I expect to be an absolute ass kicking.
Oh yeah, there's no way this is very far.
Jimmy
I'm
King,
actually kind of glad it pulled up. So
of the seminal like cult hit movie Ready to Rumble.
Of David Arquette. Or David Arquette's character, well, not friend, but certainly quaint David Arquette.
Versus King Curtis Iakea. I'm expecting this to be an absolute doing.
Yeah, I think so too, but we've already been surprised. I think Haku kind of had the advantage over like Booker T, and look how that turned out.
That's
so this one could be really good though too, because I think, I definitely think this is probably gonna be honestly.
Is that the one where Steiner goes, "I'm good at eeny, meeny, miny, mo"?
I don't know.
I don't recall that, but that sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, I think I do. I think that was the one actually. Yeah. I think that was it, where he was like, I'm gonna eat him in my mo. I have some, Steinerisms are some of my favorite things in the world, man. Hey, holy shit. I tell you, it's like the one time, like, there was a promo, I don't know if a lot of people remember it, but I think it was like, cutting a promo, and he just like, there was the weirdest moment where it just like shifted completely, where he's ranting, and then all of a sudden he just goes, and as far, and I don't even know what the wording was. It's like he just went like, and then shit, I can't remember it now. God damn it! I hate when this happens, but it's like it was such a weird thing where he kind of went like, and as far as you go, Tonko, like it was just like he just completely shifted like his attention in mid-sentence. And I was like, what the fuck was that?
How Steiner math works, the correct answer to that is accurately, Jeremy.
Yeah, surprisingly so.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's what
the thing.
he did
His
come from a
maths
highly
are
educated
correct.
university, so.
Yeah. So when he has to speak to people like this, he has to dumb himself down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Spike, wasn't it like a thing where when he did the Pearl Harbor thing where he just suddenly started chanting 1999, 1999? Like I don't know, I don't know. So remember when Pearl Harbor bombed the Germans?
That just sounds exactly like something he would say.
Over. God, get my bags! Get my bags!
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I just did him an egg. I was saying before that I'm a big Hood Slam fan,
Yeah.
and they have, and I think we talked about this briefly. Like they have two guys on the show called the Stoner Brothers,
Yeah.
who are basically just like they're supposed to be cousins, and their names are Rick Scott Stoner and Scott Rick Stoner. And it's some of the funniest like shit that they do. That's just like these takeoffs on the like Steiner. Great. And their theme song is literally called Stonerized. So
That's the thing, like talking about like Steiner back then, it always makes me think of the bit there was like a random, it was either Nitro or Thunder that Kevin Nash commentated on.
oh god, are we talking about the Black Snow, Chet Lemon?
No, it
okay.
was like Nitro or Thunder, I can't remember which.
Yeah.
But-
That's right. Oh yeah, that was in TNA.
Yeah, like, but he's like just cracking jokes and all sorts like throughout. Yeah, I think it was like his last day as Booker.
Oh yeah.
So like, and he was just like, he actually makes like Mike Tenay corpse at one point because there was a bit. It wasn't actually Scott Steiner; it was Rick Steiner. But he had the, like that same kind of voice, and he's like, how do you get raised in Detroit, Michigan, and end up sounding like a redneck? How does that work, Tenay? And Tenay's just like pissing himself laughing.
He's like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, that was right though, and that's funny because they are from Detroit, so you know.
Oh yeah, no
Oh my
Shinsuke.
god. That.
You didn't pick Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh man, that never even occurred to me. So again, it's like I was like going through a list of like just people that had like gimmicks, but it's like it's kind of tough to like like kind of circle in on like something that might be off like my radar. So that's on me.
The disrespect putting Jimmy King in ahead of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Well, he's the first. He's like the one like King wrestler I could think of. Like literally the gimmick. And hey, you know what? Lasted 14 minutes, so
Yeah, longer than I thought he would against King Curtis Ikea.
Yeah. Maybe it's the armor. Maybe the armor he's wearing. We don't know.
Definitely no Jerry Lawler. This is about cats, not puppies.
Yeah. Oh god. No Lawler. It's out. But yeah, Jimmy King busted open here. This is a tough match to like put him away for. So.
And there's King Curtis keeps just trying to kill him by the look of it.
Because he's an actor, he doesn't know this world that we're in.
Yeah, learn to work, kid.
It is funny, like, I still think it's funny that of all the people that they got to be in that movie, it was Oliver Platt they picked to be like a wrestler who's like, you know, it's like, and he did a good job in that movie. It's actually my favorite.
Oh my
part.
god!
Oh wow!
What have you done? What have you done, Chainsaw?
Oh, this is madness. I'm here for this madness. I'm here for it.
If Jimmy King wins this, I swear to God.
Cancel the whole thing.
Another 89.
You booked that. That bitch Carol Baskins booked this.
Nope.
I love the outrage over Jimmy King going over Curtis IK. Oh yeah, but then he's got another brother to face, brother. Quite possibly the best king in wrestling, the Macho King Randy Savage. Yeah, bad impersonation.
That's my garden. Dig it, dig it.
Cream, yeah. Cream always rises to the top. I actually completely forgot who was thinking. Oh, King Kong Bundy.
Yep.
By the way, I know you probably, well, like, I feel like that one does not have a low enough scoop on its, like, flip. Like, it's just me, like...
I mean, no doubt
like
someone will
it's
make
too high.
one of those in, like, the Parks Craft.
Yeah, that's true. I thought there was one in there, but I guess
Oh,
not.
yeah, seaweed.
Hey, Seaweed, what's going on, man? Yeah, I agree. I would love to see a Tiger Mask versus Savage there, so... I'd be amazed.
Savage has got to play this smart.
Oh, absolutely. He's in there with a bigger man, but he has probably... I wonder if he's faced Kong Bundy time. I would
imagine so.
But it's kind of tricky because they were both heels back in WWF through.
This giant biped bottle of mustard.
The walking condominium, King Kong Bundy.
Yeah, he's a.
That's one of my favorite goddamn things that anyone's ever like compared to anybody.
The biped bottle of mustard. He's a walking condiment.
God, I walked right into that. Checking to see if Kong Bundy is actually.
Get him right.
I was also thinking about, and it was down also. I was thinking about like possibly putting in King Kong. God damn. Never mind. Okay, got a match that's Randy Savage and Jerry Lawler versus Rick Rude and Kong Bundy.
Oh my God! Someone made King Gorilla on the PS4 version.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's tremendous.
I just sold you for a cigarette, and I don't smoke.
Give me a cigarette. No, it's mine.
Fuck you! Give me $1.
I think that was one of my favorite episodes of that show too. Like, I think there was like, I think the prison episode where they was like doing the scared straight thing was like.
You're here because you've been fucked up too many times.
Y'all think you're hot shit, but you're all just cold diarrhea in a bowl.
That was you think you're hot shit in a champagne glass, but you're really cold diarrhea in a Dixie cup.
That's it. Fucking hell. Oh my God. I love that show so much. I've actually seen like, Urbaniac. Jackson Public. I've seen Jackson Public and Doc like do the Venture Brother panel from, like New York Comic Con a couple of times.
Oh,
they're
awesome.
always so much fun. Like the last time I saw them do it, they came in and it was just like, okay, so we're just gonna open up to questions because we've done this so many times. You guys know the deal. So it's like they like immediately started taking questions from the audience. It's like, all right, yeah, I'm cool with that. So I love those two guys. They're awesome. I can't wait. I think they're working on a new season of Venture Brothers.
Yeah, they always are.
Yeah.
They're always so long before the next one, but it's always worth it.
I know. I haven't I actually haven't been able to finish watching like the latest. I gotta get back on.
Oh, it's great.
It's been pretty funny. I like the whole thing of like them like actually rich now and like having a home base and like still like having all these issues shit. So
One of my favourite episodes, and I'm trying to keep it relatively spoiler-free because Jim in the chat hasn't watched it, and he's like, those are great lines, I need to watch it.
Yeah.
So, but like the episode, and again, trying not to like spoiler for him, but the episode where Hanks pretended to be a detective.
Oh my god, the noir one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so weird.
Like, just the little things, you know, like, buy you a drink? Oh, sure, what the is this apple juice? Only the best.
Only the best, my friend. I love Hank. I love Hank. I think I love, like,
and he's private detective. It's like a fucking Indiana Jones outfit.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Just like my internet took a bump on there, so I don't know how far. Oh Jesus! What the shit? Wow!
I was saying how his detective outfit's basically just an Indiana Jones outfit. I
always love like when he has like his outfits and they're always like the weird like it's like stuff you've seen him wear before and like my favorite was when he was wearing like the Batman like the old like plastic Batman mask, like the half mask, like the ones they did on for like Halloween back in the 80s.
There's the you know, they're like, well, I'm a detective. That's why I've got the that. No, you're a detective. That's why you've got the hat. That's why you've got the whip. Wait, why do you have a whip? Came with a hat. It's a detective's whip.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello. There we go. Final first round match.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Alright, yeah, so I'm like having like internet issues, I think. So
all right.
I just had it like freeze up for like a good like second. So
Starting
I'm hoping
the
it'll hold out.
Dead Tom's always been dead. That's why he's called Dead Tom. So final first round match: Silver King versus Puma King.
Yep. This is a match that should be really good here. I'm like going hard for this one. This is like crazy luchadors are just like going all out here. So, by the way, R.I.P. Silver King.
Oh god,
yeah.
I was gutted for that. Like,
yeah, I know, me too, man. That was rough. I feel bad about that. There's been like so many like luchadors that have died in the last, like legendary luchadors died in the last.
And again, like,
years.
like relatively young.
Yeah. That's what you.
Oh.
But hey, you know what? Tonight's a night of matches and having fun here, so we're gonna enjoy this while we.
So you know how, like, obviously it might not mean anything, but you know how I said my mate Stu was trying to get like Drake Maverick or against like Rockstar Spud now and again.
Actually, did you tell the chat that? I mean, you told me, but I don't know if you told the chat
right,
that.
Yeah. So like, my friend Stu runs the Friends Wrestle account on Twitter, and we were chatting earlier, and he was asking like who I've got coming up for like the guest booker streams, and he was like, you should try and get Drake Maverick, and I was like, oh, I'd love to, but like I don't really like have an in with him or anything. But like, and then like minutes later, he tweets him like, "Hey, you should do one of Adam's Fire Pro streams," and he's liked the tweet. So
nice. Hey, there you go. We'll
it may not mean anything, but you never know.
Cross fingers, man. You never know. So.
I mean, he's streaming right now, so
yeah. Do you know what the deal is with Drake? Because I don't know what they're doing with him on it.
I believe it's just like he's finishing up his sort of remaining commitments.
Yeah. It's just weird. It's like it's such a weird thing to like book a guy. Like I'm not gonna be one of these conspiracy theorists. They're going around looking like, oh yeah, it's all work. He never got let go by the company. It's like why would they do that for one guy? It doesn't. But it's like I feel bad they got let go. But again, it's like I feel bad for everybody that got let go, but only to a certain extent because now they don't have to be in WWE anymore. So it's like, it's really weird. It's like, I know that it's like a steady paycheck, but look at the dumpster fire that's around you right now. Like, is it worth it? So, and if you're gonna get let go, I mean, getting let go and still being paid during the orange is not the worst thing that happens. But yeah, it's tough for him because I know it's like I saw that video that he posted. Like as soon as I saw it, and it's like he already had tears inside.
He's like one of the good guys. Like again, he's one of those people you'll like never hear anyone say a bad word about.
Yeah.
Like because
and we need more. And we need more wrestlers like that, and I think we're getting a lot more like that.
Like obviously, like as has been sort of established throughout the last month or so in the streams, there is a few people I know in like the UK wrestling scene, and they all always like speak very highly of him. So.
Oh yeah. Like I know Spud's always been like kind of like well regarded. No. That was so. You know, it's weird thinking back on that whole like. That was a TNA thing, right? Like the like weird like show that where it was like Spud was on it, like, and Marty was on it. Marty Skrull.
I think so. Oh, British Boot Camp.
Yeah, the British Boot. That was like so weird because it's like, look at the guys that have come out of that now. It's basically like, you know, Bud. It's like it's Marty Skrull. I still remember when it was like Party Marty was like his gimmick. And I was like, and I completely forgot that like when he came back as the villain, like I was like, holy shit, that's the same guy. Like, I completely forgot that.
I would just like to say that never forget that when they did the second season of that, and they filmed one of them in Scotland.
Yeah.
At the old city gym where the Source Wrestling School used to be located. When they filmed, like, the way they worked those ones was it would be like each location that they taped at, like 3 people would go through from it, I think it was. Never forget that 2 of the people that they knocked back were Piper Niven and Nikki Cross.
Man. Can you imagine if those 2 were in like the Knockouts division at that time?
Oh my!
Like if they had to find them and they were
like,
and that's the weirdest thing. And you look at that, like that happens with Tough Enough too now all the time.
Like the best
where it's
thing
like
was,
you look at Tough Enough and it's like people who are like who just like came in to like qualify and got like and weren't like allowed in, and now they're like big like now they're like big names and stuff. It's like crazy.
The best part was like Nikki did it totally in character. Like so like literally the first thing she did was tell them to shut up. So
gee, I wonder why she didn't make that. That's always the funniest thing. I always find it funny when like people try gimmicks like that when they start signing, and then like it's like they get like everyone gets offended by it because it's like, oh, I can't believe she came in with this ass. It's like that was her gimmick. What are you, crazy? Like,
oh no, they got that she was like, you know.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I honestly never saw the British Boot.
The 3 that actually went through were Kaylee Ray, Grado, and Noam.
Jesus, what a fucking like all names now. That's what's crazy. Like,
like, and
Stretch Muffler. That's it. Wow.
Puma King wins.
Telling you, Puma King could be the X Factor here. He is both a Puma and a King.
Like Noam got lucky in terms of getting through to the sort of like knockout round that was recorded in the US.
Yeah.
Because originally he didn't make it through to that, but like he ended up getting called in to replace Chris Travis. Because that was when Chris Travis first got diagnosed with cancer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And like he took that kind of to heart because Noam and Chris were like quite close. So.
Oh wow.
Like Chris ended up like that wasn't the time that Chris lost it. Like
yeah,
was it?
Yeah.
Let me think. No, right. Because he had it then and he ended up beating it, but then he got it again, sadly.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Sucks.
Tiger Mask, Jaguar Yokota. We have Lionheart, Black Tiger. King Booker, Jimmy King. Randy Savage, Puma King.
That's going to be a hell of a matchup there. What a bizarre. Imagine if that match happened now. Like, how bizarre that would
So,
I read a clash styles in that
chat, who are your bets on?
one. Yeah, who you got, chat?
I'm thinking Jaguar Yokota could go all the way.
Possible. I think that might be a black. That's definitely like a dark horse candidate. So, I don't know why I think I was about to say black. That doesn't make sense.
Stardy's all in on Puma King.
Yep, Stardy's got that. Jim's got Booker. Jeremy's got Tiger. I don't know. I'm pulling for Macho King right now, honestly. That's just so.
Tiger King.
How crazy it'd be if we actually switched like Tiger Mask coming out. Like the second Tiger Mask comes out for the, everyone's like, wait a minute, something's not right here. This song is bang. Love that. By the way, I have to like pick your brain sometime about getting wrestlers.
What,
I'm
sorry?
still like, I have to pick your brain sometime about getting wrestlers because it's like I'm still trying to find like resources to like bring in like the entrance, things like that. So.
All right. Okay.
Like I gotta start actually getting on my start set up like a proper like Fire Pro save. I have like almost 3,000 people downloaded and like maybe 100th of them are actually in league. Like I only have like I have a bunch of companies set up and it's like I don't know like who half the wrestlers are right now. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
Good match.
I've got
Here.
Jaguar Yokota for this.
I think Tiger Mask might be able to do this. So this is Tiger Mask that came in the DLC. I want to say yes.
No, it's.
Oh, it isn't? Okay, I didn't know.
This is based on the original Tiger Mask.
Okay. Oh yeah, because Tiger Mask would have been Tiger Mask 4 in that, right? Like current Tiger. So, makes sense. I was actually thinking about maybe throwing in Tiger Mask W in this, along with that, but I was like, that's too much Tiger. I'm pushing it enough to having Black Tiger.
Well, one day we'll do like a Tiger Mask Battle Royal or something.
Yeah. I love
and
when
a
you
Black
do
Tiger
like,
Mask Battle Royal.
Yeah, I love when you can actually do like multiple, like the same gimmick, like matches like that. That's always so. Tiger Mask whips Tiger Mask into the corner. Oh, but he's hit from behind by Tiger Mask. Tiger Mask taking advantage, trying to pin Tiger Mask and eliminate him, but Tiger Mask won't have it. I don't know. I don't know what Tiger Mask 4's deal was. I think he was like, I don't know enough. I mean, you know more about like wrestling than I do, honestly. So you might have more.
It's not a thing I know about, but
because I thought there was the whole thing about like Tiger Mask was like not Tiger very long. Like I think it was like he wasn't that good or something. I don't know if it was like
I mean, it's a lot to live up to.
Yeah, that's true.
You look at some of the people that have been Tiger Masks.
Yeah. It's easy, I think, to get in today. I honestly think I like the current Tiger Mask. I think he's done pretty good. But again, it's a thing where it's like it's almost like it's just like he's a legacy like wrestler there now. It's like it's not going to be like he's not going to have matches with like Okada or Naito or anything like that. But it's like bring him out. Everybody loves him. Tiger was kind of in that same position for a long time.
Thank you, Alicia, for the subscription. We appreciate it.
Hey! Welcome, Alicia. We appreciate that.
Pile driver.
Ah! She is vicious, and I tell you, I'm really digging Jaguar.
Jaguar Yokota is vicious as hell, man.
Yeah. That's, I think, one of the things I really want to set up, because I don't know a lot about Joshi wrestling, and I need to get on that, and I really want to set up like an ice ribbon and like all the other like.
I've got like
what
a
was it?
basic ice ribbon and like
Yeah.
basic versions of some of the other ones, but I've got also like Jaguar Yokota's in my like it's a All Japan Women's one, but
Yeah.
like you know like the old school ones where it's all like Bill Nakano and Minami
Oh, yeah.
Toyota and Akira Kyoto and people like that. So like
Yeah.
all the like Jumping Bomb Angels as well, all the legends.
I need to get on that, man. I gotta, because I know there's like a lot of them. I would love to see a lot of matches.
Wow,
of
and
those.
an ass ton of bits.
Oh, hey, Alicia, thank you.
Alicia being very, very
That's
kind to you.
awesome. You're amazing. Thank you very much for that. So,
Akira, like,
should we tell her it's not going for anything? Should we let her know that? Like, it's not for any charity or anything? Should we do that? I don't know.
I told them it's a
Oh,
benefit. They think they're saving the rainforests.
That's tremendous.
Oh, and
Oh my
gifting
God.
a subscription as well. Alicia's just been fantastic here.
That's awesome. Oh, bless you, Alicia. You're doing great. Love you for that.
Yeah, whenever people, it blows me away
Wow.
whenever people show that kind of kindness because I'm just like a guy yelling over the top of wrestling games.
Oh, there it is. Sorry to say, your pick is out. Tiger King will advance here on the great roll-up. Beautiful, picture perfect. After taking that kind of attack, you know, he got Tombstone and then surprised her with that roll-up. Holy 80%. Still think that was a better match than the percentage right there. So,
No, see, now I'm torn because like the old school wrestling fan in me says it should be Randy Savage, but
Yeah.
the Scot in me says Lionheart.
I agree. I think you gotta pull. So, well, he still has to advance though, and this is gonna be a tough one for him here.
Lionheart, the man who once gave me directions. It's like I was going through to
That should be your. You know what? If you ever decide to get into wrestling, that should be your gimmick right there.
what, the big
Ginger
lost man.
Pimentel, the man who once got directions from Lionheart.
It reminds me of these videos that Wolfgang did ages ago, Chris Kelly in the chat, showing up in the chat there. Hello, will know exactly what I'm talking about. Finding
Hey, what's
Wolfgang,
up?
yes, he knows. So Wolfgang did these videos where it was with a friend of his, Toma, who's like a sort of does like daft videos and stuff here in Scotland.
Yeah.
And it was like he was just coming off the back of like being voted like ICW Wrestler of the Year.
Give up?
And he was saying to him, you know, but like that kind of thing's not good enough. It's not enough to be voted Wrestler of the Year. It's not enough to be voted one half a match of the year. You know, I need a gimmick. So he's like going through like parodies of all these like old WWF gimmicks. And one of them was like him dressed up kinda like the Big Boss Man. But he was the Big Lost
It
Man.
was just a blue. It was just a big, just a blue shirt. That was it.
It was like a blue shirt and like the strap over the shirt, and it was like, because it was like his friend Toma like throwing these suggestions to him, but they were all like shit basically. He's like, how about this? You are the Big Lost Man. And he's like, all right, and it's like him like strolling down the street like in this kind of like Big Boss Man-esque get-up. With the music playing as well, and he like pulls out a map to look at it, and then just starts strolling in the opposite direction. What else was there? There was a Kind Man, the Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Hubba Bubba Ray Dudley.
God, yeah, I gotta find these now. Jesus Christ.
And there was like the two guys making the video and Wolfgang as he was like, how about we form a faction? We are a group of farmers and we're fed up with folk trespassing on our land and like like destroying our crops and hassling our pigs and stuff, and we wanted to dish out our own brand of justice. We are the field.
God damn it. I saw Chris post like the spelling. Foxtrot, India, Indigo, Echo, Lima, Delta,
No,
the field.
it wasn't even the right letters. It was like Fife, Aberdeen, or Kintilloch,
Misspelled it.
Montrose.
What if he misspelled it? Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Hold on a sec. Oh, I gotta see if I can get this clip up for that, so.
I mean, even if you lose track of that one, I'll link you to them.
Yeah, link it to me, because like my chat just like, have my chat up.
It followed on from another promo they helped them do for the Square Go, which is ICW's version of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
The deal with it is, like the 30 people, like over the top battle royal, the time intervals and stuff. The big difference is 5 people at random get to bring in a weapon with them.
Oh Jesus!
But there's always at least like one like joke weapon.
Yeah.
Like one year demo brought in a rubber chicken.
Oh god.
And there's and instead of like title shot on this date, the winner gets like a Money in the Bank style title shot where they can cash in whenever they want. So like Wolfgang made a promo for like everyone was filming their own promos, and like Wolfgang did his, and it was like him having a dream of his promo, and it was like Wolfgangnum style.
Oh god.
Which was still big at the time.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Because this was like early 2013, so... Noam's one was great too, where he had his dog cut a promo.
Oh boy.
Me, a dog in a jacket.
I feel like, because you mentioned Damo there, I really feel like I kind of wish he'd come back to event, because it sounds like he is just a tremendous guy for like Scottish wrestling.
Oh, Damo rules.
I like the stories you told about him, like the swoosh thing. It's like still one of the funniest things I think I've ever. In my
The slosh.
life. The slosh. That's it. Yeah. Sorry about that, man.
No.
What you got there? The swoosh. That's a JR moment right there.
I think Chris.
Oh my god! I watched that slosh video.
I think that the box video was them as well. Yeah, because I remember Wolfie was in it. Wolfie was like the random employee who thinks he's Hulk Hogan.
Oh man!
Black Tiger with a win. So
Sorry
Tiger
about
Mask
that.
versus Black Tiger in the
Yeah,
semis.
I know. That's pretty much what I figured was going to happen right there. So now we're going to have this big collision. The old rivalry renewed here. So the modified stone. Sorry about Lionheart not advancing, but it was a hell of a fight right there. So
King Booker versus Jimmy King. Can the upset kid keep it going?
yeah. See here.
I mean, Alicia
King
in the
of
chat there with the Big Hands Johnson emote. Big Hands Johnson, a referee for all these contests.
Of course, as always. So how weird is it now? Because I feel like I said before, it's like you don't have to like explain everything in this right now. Because it's like everyone else is like.
I mean, you can see how
so
big
here's
his
the
hands
deal
are.
with Big Hands Johnson.
So many of the things, it's just like I think of the name and then go to work.
Yeah. I generally do that too. Like that's usually a backward like, building a gimmick around in there. So.
Oh hell yeah, Alicia!
Like,
let's hear it for wrestling shirts. I'm wearing a wrestling shirt right now.
I have my Hood Slam shirt on, in fact.
I'm wearing an Amy Alonso t-shirt. Big
I
Matt
feel bad.
James.
I want to get something, but I'm like getting like finance. Or, like,
Totally. Look after yourself first, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Alicia, I was just saying, wrestling shirts are great, and everyone should own at least a few.
Damn right. Alright, I gotta learn what the Pray for Debbie shirt is about.
Oh my god. It's
I
funny.
need the gimmick info.
It's funny that Chris mentions that because I was thinking about Debbie Sharp earlier because you were talking about wrestlers cracking up during matches. And like that used to happen all the time with the team Bay Club, which was Sami Zayn and Debbie Sharp, who Debbie Sharp's now retired, by the way. She retired pretty young.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was injuries or that, or if she just wanted to do other stuff with her life. But Debbie Sharp was a hilarious woman, and every time, whether against each other or teaming up, Sami Zayn would always end up like cracking up laughing at her during matches.
That's I thought you were talking. I thought it was Debbie Keitel, honestly.
No, not no. Although Debbie Keitel is amazing as well.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe
That's true, and that's also true.
Scrapper Mania, which was the show that got cancelled that Amy Alonso was supposed to wrestle for the OTT Women's title at. There was going to be a 6-person tag during that, and which basically meant that we were going to have Debbie Keitel and Dan Barry in the same match.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yep.
Was Bill there too? Was it all like Team Tremendous?
No, it was just Dan.
Okay. Still love Dan, so love Dan to death. Yeah, I'm really torn. I was gutted about the Scrapper Mania thing because I literally had like watched the video that David Starr had done for John Moxley, and I was like, wait, John Moxley's taking on David Starr, and I'm only finding out about this now.
And the thing
I was looking up info for like how to order the show. Like I was literally ready to like buy the show, and then everything happened, and it like, oh, that sucks.
OTT hype videos are like tremendous. They're like so well done. Like,
oh god, yeah! I saw that.
Easily
I
the
was,
best
like,
out
so
of any
impressed.
independent company.
I was so impressed with just the quality of how they like edited it and how they shot it and like all that stuff. And I had a feeling it wasn't so much. Oh, there it is. The dream is over.
Thank God.
King Booker has defeated and vanquished the King Jimmy. Who the hell
Alicia,
named the King Jimmy?
I'll sort it out later, Alicia. So, final of the last of the quarterfinal matches.
Yeah, we're getting down here.
Macho Man Randy
Coming
Savage
close.
versus Puma King. How's
Like I
everyone
said,
in
this
the
is
chat
the-
doing, by the way? Are you all
The
doing very
bar
well?
match, no matter what.
I hope you're all enjoying this nonsense that Chainsaw has booked for you all.
I am only good at booking non. Simple as that.
Hard
So,
same.
if I don't have ton to name a show or something, I'm not going through with it, and I'm like, it's tough because I'm getting to the point where everyone has like the punny name for shows now, and I'm like, I gotta come up with something. Shit, do I do what?
My favourite one that I came up with,
In
or one of
their
my
house?
favourites, was No Shirt, No Shoes, No Mercy.
Oh my god, that's great! Oh, that is. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I mean,
why
I
it
was
hit
proud
me
of
so
it,
hard.
And then the following year we changed it to No Simpy.
Oh my god, no Simpy would be amazing too. There's so many things I could pull off from that. Oh lord. Someone needs to do a play on Backstage Assault. I don't know what they could do, but
Instead of Backlash, we had Backwash. Trying to remember what all...
that's what I love about. That's what I love about Caveman.
We
It comes up.
had instead of Extreme Rules, we had like Rules Are For Fools, but it was like R, like the letter, and for because we're cool.
We're cool guys.
We're too cool to spell things properly.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe got backlash is a good one.
Oh, I might need to use that at some point.
I'm actually surprised. I'm hoping that Danhausen does a show that's called In Your House. He does, like, I know they'll get sued by the WWE because that's their thing now, but I want to see In Your House happen somehow, sometime.
No swearing.
Love it. Actually, did I get I got a pin? Oh, I actually got a shirt. So I had that.
Well,
so
we already had our version of Hell in a Cell, Chris, which was called Tense in the Fence. See, this is what you've been missing on Super Pro Wrestle Chainsaw.
Oh my god, I have. I feel so bad I haven't watched the show until now. I have to go back. By the way, do you have an archive of the shows for wrestling?
Most of them are on YouTube.
Ah, there you go. Maybe you could plug the YouTube.
So, like, the thing is, like, some of the earlier ones are not good, basically because I hadn't really grown confident enough yet, like, doing shows on my own and stuff. So, tripping over my words and stuff even more often than I usually do. Which is a lot, but there's good stuff in there.
Well, that's half the reason why I haven't done like a lot of streaming too. Cause I got that kind of thing. Like, I've only done a couple of streams, but where I've come on and done my own stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. It's tough to like talk for like so long about like stuff. I'm happy just play a game for it play out.
I'm going to do something different tomorrow, I think, because I got, what do you call it, Streets of Rage 4?
Yeah.
Which, by the way...
Oh yeah, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that. I've seen people talk about it a lot.
Just to give everyone a heads up as well, if you plan on buying the Steam version, buy it off, what do you call it, Humble Bundle, because it's cheaper.
Oh, they have a Humble Bundle for that? Or
well, they're selling it on there as well, and it's like £5 cheaper.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome. I love Humble Bundle and all the stuff.
Oh, totally. Great website.
Yeah, I've gotten a few editing programs there, and it's been pretty. So. But yeah, going back to like the whole. Oh, and that's it. Oh man.
Who am I
God. So now it's like the Puma King like scenario's coming to play here now. I'm starting to think maybe he might be the one. Beating Macho Man Randy Savage. So now we're gonna have Booker T, King Booker King.
So Tiger Mask versus Black Tiger and King Booker versus Puma King.
Who would have saw that coming? I did not see Booker T versus like semi-final. So that's impressive. I love Japanese so much. I started to realize like a lot of the like Japanese themes get me more hyped up for matches, I think, than others from out there. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, tell you who's got one of my favourite themes of all time, and that's Mitsuharu Misawa.
Yeah.
It's such a good theme. And it's lifted from a Jackie Chan film.
There you go.
It's in Wheels on Meals.
Yeah. One of my favorites is, I always loved Hayabusas. So that was more because I'm such a Hayabusa mark. So I am such a Hayabusa mark that, it's like, man. His whole, like, the whole thing that happened to him after he got paralyzed. So, like, it sucks.
Jun Nakayama's another good one.
Yep.
Obviously, Minoru Suzuki. Shinya Hashimoto.
I just saw Spike's come back on that with Hail in the Sail.
I'm trying to remember.
I always loved. My favorite's Heck in the Set still. Like the Heck in the Set thing is still like hilarious.
I'm trying to remember what other one we had instead of SummerSlam we had Summer Blockbuster, but it was like and this will make no sense to the Americans probably, but like the stage setup and the ring patterns and stuff were all modelled on the old British game show Blockbuster.
I think we had a version of Blockbuster, and I remember there was like a show called Blockbuster. It probably wasn't the same thing. So, like, what was the like
It was
gimmick?
it was like a word game, like where like you would pick a letter, you'd get asked a question, and the answer would be something beginning with that letter.
Yeah. Okay. There's been a few shows like that. I know there's a crossword show that.
Well, Spike Dragon says that there was like a kind of similar US show called Password.
Okay. Password? I don't know, because I think Password was about like you would like there would be like a it was like a panel thing where it's like you would actually get asked the person had to like give you the clue to the password, and only like they knew what it was, and they had to like a certain way of doing it. But it's also been like forever since I've seen Password.
Like the secret word thing from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, see, but I do remember when Liger was a heel. That was a crazy time. Like the whole CTU thing. Like I didn't get to see it, but I remember like reading up on it on the forums and stuff, and I thought it was like pretty neat how they were doing it. Like I need to find one of the old because Liger used to have the mask that actually just had CTU on the front. It's like I think it was like just a black mask. It just had the word CTU on it. I always thought that'd be cool to have. So, if that's what you're talking about, I assume it is, yeah.
I only have one actual wrestling mask, El Generico one.
Yeah. Oh, I have several. I wish I had a picture of, like, I don't have them up right now, but when I was at my old apartment, I actually took, like, all the masks that I had and put them up on my wall. Like, just, like, put, like, a tack in the wall and, like, hung it right off of there. And I was like, I have probably a good like 40 to 50 masks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of them were like ones I got in New York. It's funny because it's like I say I like have all these wrestling masks. Yeah, I've never been anywhere as close to Mexico, so it's like all the ones I got were from the shop in New York City. That was right down the street from my my friend's house in Brooklyn, and the woman had like all these like imported Mexican like stuff there, and she had a ton of like wrestling masks. And I have like a my best one is like I have a actual like Dr. Wagner that's like this gold and white one that's actually made of the lycra, like the real like material, like the actual like wrestling material like that. And then I found another one. There's a seller on eBay that I bought a lot of masks from that have like really quality stuff. So you know. So yeah, I gotta take some time and I actually for a while I was looking to see how I could actually get the like a bunch of like mannequin heads, like those foam like little head things. Like I wanted to get those and put them on there, and I was like, one is gonna be really expensive, and two, I don't know where the hell I'm gonna put all this stuff at. So never stopped me before though. So
drop kick to the back. I thought he was looking for the Black Tiger, but got reversed.
Could be it. 3, that's it. Woo! Tiger Mask advances. He will be the Tiger representative in Tiger King of the Ring.
Can the man who was literally once known as Tiger King go all the way?
I know, this is crazy, man. Like you couldn't book this good enough to like turn out the way it has. So impressive win. And now it's going to be interesting because either Booker T, I keep calling Booker King for some reason. God, either King Booker is going to advance, face this man, or it's going to be Puma. Now, my mind is on Puma King, but usually when I say, like, I'm backing somebody, that's when they lose. So, you know, just throwing that out there now. So if you want to put your money down on Booker, man, it's your call. So, King Booker, what's his deal?
Reminder that this piece of music is actually called Dead White Guys.
Are you kidding me? Really?
See, that's what it's called in the WWE games anyway.
Oh my god.
I think it was NL that noticed that.
That sounds about right, actually. They probably were too.
Yeah, Zeeb's noticed it as well, so he can back me up on it.
Nice. Steve, are you asking me if I have a Battle Liger mask or just in I have one Luke Liger mask, and that's it's a kind of just like a fan kind of cheaply made one, but it's like the black and silver mask. So I actually really love that mask too. I love that black and silver they had. So.
Also, a reminder that the winner of this tournament will have to face King from Tekken.
That's right. That's a wild fight right there. Just waiting for whoever comes out. So, can you imagine? I would love it honestly if Tiger Mask faces King. That would be so fucking cool. Because I think because I assume that King is actually based off of Tiger, right? Was that always the thing, or?
Loosely, yeah.
Yeah, loosely based.
I mean, like King's stuff was always like like a Jaguar, so.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was like just enough to like not like I actually realized like what was it? Like I thought it was like really weird that there aren't that many lion wrestling, like lion-based wrestlers out there. Like it feels like it is more like the tiger, jaguar stuff. You would think like with a lion, it's like, hey, you got a cool mask, you have the mane and stuff. That'd be pretty neat, like look. But
I could have done that. I've got a mane.
Go see. Cut it right through.
Bookend.
This could be it. Oh, 2.9. It's out. Going for the waist.
So much damage has been done to these men already.
Yeah, they're going pretty much all out.
No, and they have
hard road.
They have to finish off their opponent quick to stand a chance in the final.
Do you have like damage carry over on this?
I think that takes place in tournaments anyway.
That just no matter what. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So.
Hence why they're getting like 2 counts in that already.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the WWE game. They're like.
I think they recover a little.
Yeah. WWE games, I think, had an option where you could actually make damage carryover match to match. So, yeah, that makes more sense to have it. So, looks at his hand, can't find anything, goes for a backslide.
What's in this hand? Is it rubies?
I love when they start playing that up more, where you just keep looking at his hand like more and more. I really did love Booker back in the day, man.
Oh, he's amazing.
Oh, ripcord nothing right there.
Ripcord again, a punch in the face.
Yeah, ripcord the fuck off. Big axe kick right there.
Small package.
Roll up cover. Paul Smackage does not get the 3. And he gets a big boy for his action. And a drop kick to the face. The ropes. Oh, big Alabama slammer.
No worries, Chris. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. We appreciate it, man. I'm happy to see like so many people show up for. I just thought like.
Puma King wins.
Oh, there it is. So yeah, I called it. Man, what a crazy outcome! I did not predict this to be happening, but it's pretty much playing out the way I thought it might. So.
Yeah. For anyone that doesn't know, Chris Kelly there in the chat is one of the guys I would always go to wrestling shows with.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you have that, because it's like I usually, when I go to like wrestling, just go by myself. Usually if like I run into people I know, like to go to Ring of Honor, like guys that I like got to know and hung out with a couple of like kind of like lost.
I mean, there's a good community of fans in Scotland. And don't get me wrong, there's like dickheads like everywhere, like here, like there is everywhere. But like for the most part, it's like a good bunch of people that all go to shows. And absolutely, Chris, I'd love for that to happen again soon. Wow. Hopefully, once this virus fucks the hell off, we can do that.
Yeah, knock on wood. Woo cha, woo cha, woo cha, woo cha, woo cha, woo cha. I assume that's the lyrics. I didn't actually.
That is in fact the lyrics. The coolest cat.
Over and over again. I'm still trying to figure Puma King out. Like I don't like I get his gimmick, but I'm not sure like he's actually from like. I assume he's actually from Mexico. So
Yeah.
it's always tough to tell sometimes with like wrestling. So here we go. This is the final. After this, we will crown a true Tiger King of the Ring. Is it going to be the legitimate Tiger King, Tiger Mask, or is it going to be Usurper Puma King? We're going to find out. This is pretty much... I really like how this worked out, man. I really love the fact that it is, like, literally the Tiger King versus the Puma King. And it's like this is pretty much for just dominant, complete, like, supremacy right here.
Who will be the one true king?
One king to rule them all.
Oh, E.T. Gray.
Hey, just in time, El Tigre. What's going on, man? Good hearing from you. This I think this is a tough one. Like, who are you going for, El Tigre? This is what I want to know. Who is your pick in this? We have Tiger King versus Puma King for Tiger King of the Ring. The Tiger Kingiest of the ringiest. By the way, Jewel, you better start fucking doing that show, dude. I'm calling you out, Jewel. I want to see Tiger King of the Ring.
He's shooting. He's
I want
grandstanding.
my dual kiss card.
He's hot
You will
dogging.
do this.
1, 2.
Sorry.
And by the way,
Jewel
though,
out
Big
by my
Newton is
chat.
not a swear.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's like a chocolate bar, I think.
It's terrible. My grandmother used to Big Nuts, and I just never liked them. They were awful.
I only knew about, like, because, like, Pinky for Pinky and the Brain used to say it a lot.
Oh, really? Yeah. That makes sense.
Like, it was
I'm
just
still
one of his
amazed about,
general
like-
exclamations that he would do sometimes.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm still, like, I was still amazed, like, I think I said this before, when we had the whole Amy Alonzi toast, like, the toaster oven thing. Like, I mentioned that I have a friend that lives in Britain. I talked to her one time, and I mentioned I was having a chip witch, and she had no idea what that was.
Having a what,
And
sorry?
it blew my mind. Huh?
You were having a what?
A chip witch.
So,
Do you know what a chip...
I'm assuming it's a sandwich with chips on it.
Alright, that's not true. What it is it is a ice cream treat that is 2 chocolate chip cookies with vanilla ice cream in the middle.
Right. I
That's
thought
a
it was
chip
maybe
witch.
just
It's
what
like
you call a chip butty or something.
Maybe, I don't know. It might be that, but I even described it to her that way as like what it was, and she was still amazed by it. Honestly, yeah, chips on a sandwich does sound good. I think I've had those before.
Like
so,
chip as in the one you use called French fries.
yeah, well, that would be even better. I was just thinking regular chips, like
It's like them
call it?
in like a roll, like a bun.
Yeah.
That's a chip butty.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh man, what a weird world. What a great weird world.
I mean, this is Scotland. We deep fry pizzas here, so
Oh my god, that sounds awesome.
they're so good. Oh,
That really sounds like, that does sound like, because if you know anything about like America, what you need to know is that fairs, they will deep fry the fuck out of anything you give them for a food. I have seen like, they have deep fried Oreos, deep fried pickles, like, it's like a, whoa, there it is!
and
We
wins
have
with a tiger
winner!
suplex, no less.
Tiger King, Tiger Mask is more like it. That is your man. He has reclaimed his throne. He has reclaimed his mantle. He is the one true Tiger King. 86%. Great match there. He will win the Tiger Mask trophy, the commemorative Tiger Mask mask, and also a fried chip sandwich. And some deep fried Coca-Cola.
And yes, Jim, the deep fried pizza, it's called a Pizza Crunch. They're great.
That sounds really...
By the way, are we going King 1 or
that.
King 2?
Let's see, I can't remember which one is which. King 1 is... Wow. We gotta go classic.
Because King 1 was the first 2 games. King 2's been like from the third one onwards.
Oh. Oh. I really love. So. I like the King. I love the original King 1, but King 2 always like the kind of more like.
I've got an idea.
Color just pop.
To like go with the wrestling Tekken tie-in.
I think I know where you're going here.
Because one of the things I have done when I downloaded this King,
I like that he's also in wrestling.
I gave him like the Okada
gear.
gear.
Okada! He's got the Okadas! Oh my god, that's great. Oh, that's so awesome.
The referee will be Mummies.
Love it.
Lucky Chloe in a Bullet Club shirt. I do not have Armor King, just King and King 2.
Oh yeah. I forgot about Armor King. That was I actually really dug playing as Armor King. That was actually one of my favorite on Adam. So I actually used to play like Tekken quite a bit. We actually had Tekken 2 on like PlayStation 1, and I played that game a lot. So I haven't played like that. I haven't played since then. Like I haven't played the new one yet. I know I should because of like all the like New Japan tie-in stuff. So, which I really wish they would do more of. I really wish they'd have more like I'd love to see Los Ingobernables represent like a Tekken. So
here we go.
So this ought to be a good one. True banger. Who's gonna win and take? And this is not for the Tiger King of the Ring crown. This is just an exhibition match. But there is a final challenger that has brought himself out. So even if Tiger King does not win, he will not lose this, but it will be for bragging rights for sure.
No, I think Eddie Gordo would be a Los Ingobernables guy.
Think so?
Yeah.
I could see that. I don't. That's true, huh? Yellow.
I mean, Tiger Mask has got his work cut out for him here.
That is an amazing mask too. Like that head is.
Oh, that's a custom parts one.
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, that's great. God, I love that. I really wish I could do more with custom parts. Like I know that you've talked about that, and that's just like
it's difficult.
I so wish I was. It is.
I did.
Gotta be like right on top.
I tried to make a Danhausen head at one point, and I just couldn't.
It stinks, but I do love the fact that they did figure out like how to do modeling from like using the WWE. So
oh yeah,
that is like such an innovation that it's like that's like space shit right there. So cutter King 2 working the legs, trying to take his base away. You take that base away, it's hard to hit the Tiger suplex. It's hard to hit the Tiger driver.
So King 2
but
is
he comes back.
The adopted son of King 1.
Right. So it's kind of like, so he is like the Hikuleo of the...
Sort of. Like, King 1 actually ran an orphanage.
Oh, so King is actually El Generico then, is what you're saying?
And, like...
By the way, El Generico's still alive, and I don't care what anybody says. He did not die in Tijuana. How dare anybody say that?
Yeah, Kevin Owens.
Fake internet news from Kevin Owens. I really wanted to get that El Generico versus Sam, but I'd be good on that, but still haven't gotten it yet.
I've got like an El Generico t-shirt, but it's just the, like the old Los Angelitos Tijuana one.
Oh, that would be great. Love that one. How many wrestling shirts do you think you own?
Many.
Many? It's like... I don't own as many because it's like a lot of it's been just the pricing of it, but ever since New Japan came out, I've been buying a lot more. Like I said, I got my Hood Slam. I've got like the Danhausen. I have like a ton of like new legacy.
I've got a Danhausen one. My partner got me one for Christmas.
Yeah, I got the the tarot card one. I thought was a really neat design. So
Mine's the
It's
Batman
really-
logo one, like the old school one.
oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Great.
I gotta say, it's like it's really tough. I think for like wrestlers to come up with ideas. Well, I think a lot of them throw like, oh, look at that, flying DDT cover, 2.9. Like I feel like it's hard to like come up with like really good like innovative design. So
I really like the Andy Alonso one I'm wearing.
oh, nice.
It's the
I saw-
the one that's supposed to be like the boy, like Aladdin Sane cover
Yeah.
with the lightning across his face and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's an awesome.
The one that I used for the mat when she was the guest booker.
That was a good one. I like that. So there.
I've got an old Vader shirt from WCW as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, like an original one.
Oh man. I don't have a lot of the older show. Oh, look at this! Still the spinning pile driver! A tombstone! But can he put him away? Tiger Mask with the rebound kick. Oh, look out! Pedigree! And a flying knee! I love that flying knee kick. That is one of my favorite moves in the game right there. I love the impact, like, running moves. Those are some of my favorite things in the game. The cover. 2 count only. Oh, he's gonna get a taste of his own medicine. That's what you get for trying to steal the King's move. 3! That's it! Tiger Mask falls Tiger King to... Sorry. King in general. Holy shit. What a match. That was great.
So how are we going to end this then?
I think we're gonna have to end it with a bear fight.
I think you're right.
Somebody's gonna fucking fight a bear. I've been waiting for this for weeks now.
So, my sexy
I
friends,
don't know who we're gonna...
who's going to fight a bear?
Who do you want to see, chat? Who do you got?
Oh yeah, I'll show you quickly. Like, remember when I said like I managed to get like better versions of some people? A lot of them were like
Oh.
Chikara people.
Jim's got a good point.
So
I like where
that-
Jim's head's at right now.
That's the new Mike Quackenbush that I've got.
We got... Oh, yeah, I mean... Oh,
It's so much better than the one I
oh
had
wow,
before.
that is a lot better.
Oh, that's
really
a good
good.
shout from Tigray, Max the Impaler.
Oh, yeah, I think we were going to do that. We're, like, somebody mentioned that earlier. I still want to see Bill... Like, one of these days, I want to see Bill Carr take on the... So,
That would rule.
I want to...
There we
I
go.
know I actually saw them. I actually saw like Team Tremendous take on Bear Country like a couple weeks ago on the show. So
There we go.
Might
Max
as
the
well go
Impaler
out.
versus a bear.
fucking bear, ladies and gentlemen.
And I made that Max the Impaler. No one had made her yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Good job, man. Yeah, I think I downloaded quite a few. Like, I think I downloaded all of you. Now it just sits in like the queue file of retire that I have to move everybody to different teams. So
Max the Impaler is a unit, Jim. She's 6
Oh,
foot
okay.
tall and a former power lifter.
like of all the people who have been a bear in the last couple of weeks, I think it's the most legit person to take on this bear. So naturally, she's probably gonna get like 5 seconds. Oh, the giant claw!
That extra
Super
sharp
extra
claw.
claw. Super extra sharp claw. Here we go. I gotta go for Max on this one, obviously.
Max is my girl, like.
Right.
I've got a Max and Taylor t-shirt as well, actually.
Yeah, I think she's really gonna be a breakout star.
Oh,
Like,
totally.
back
I mean,
up
she had a
front.
big WrestleMania weekend ahead of her. And unfortunately, that's not a thing that came to pass.
Yes. But the other side is, I feel like the thing is, like, I think a lot of those matches are still gonna end up happening. Because I feel
Ooh.
like so many shows were like really
Jim's right. Her against
Really?
Aisha Raymond would be amazing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because they're both like the same height. Because like Aisha Raymond's like 6 foot as well.
Where's Max based out of? Do you like?
She's from Ohio.
Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling surprised. I wasn't sure if she had like a home like federation to wrestle.
She wrestles a lot for Ohio Valley.
Okay.
And like a lot of like local based ones, and like this WrestleMania weekend was going to be like the start of her like really starting to get work elsewhere. Like she works for some like in sort of places like New York, and she's worked for a few Canadian promotions as well.
Yeah, I gotta look into more of her stuff. Like I haven't.
Yeah, like
That's hell.
she's literally been wrestling less than a year and a half already.
That was one of the things. Speaking of like wrestlers, I've seen, like one of the guys I was really hoping to book some time. I didn't get a turn. Daniel Maka.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if a lot of people know Maka. I was surprised because I had never really heard of him, but I saw him at like Balls Out 4 last year. He impressed the hell out of me, and that guy is just so good. And I was honestly stunned to find out like he's like almost a 20-year veteran of the business.
Oh yeah, he's been around for years.
Like I had never really heard of him. It's like I was shocked at like how good he was and how he carries himself in the ring. Like that was such a good match that he put on that week. I think he also did. I think he did Chikara too, like the day. So I got twice. Awesome. Back to this one. Yeah. Max gets taken down, pushes the bear off easily. Got a lot of strength in those legs. Oh, bear slam right there.
She's a strong
Bear
girl.
body. She is. And I don't even have to like look at this to know that. So
She's actually wrestled Rosemary Tigre. She wrestled Rosemary on a Canadian show late last year. It's on YouTube for free. Strongly recommend watching it. It's all the same show. Also has, if any of you have heard of a Canadian independent guy called Kevin Bennett.
I think I have.
Yeah, he wrestles Andrew Everett on it.
Oh, nice. Can't wait to see Andrew wrestle. Like,
Oh,
I mean, I'm glad there's like a time there. Oh boy. No, she is not able to. But remember, we're almost going to the 3rd round here, and the 3rd round is almost always the deciding round. This is when something's going to happen. Somebody's going to get hurt really bad in this round. You can already feel it coming.
I mean, I don't think I have a Camille Tigre, but I'll sort one out.
Yeah, that's the one thing I love about these. It's like, just like finding out new talent and stuff that I haven't really heard of. So
she's one of those people like I know of her, but I've not really seen anything.
Yeah, I'm always like, oh, there it is! Boom! Long ass suplex right there, and that will do it. The bear is out. Max has claimed another victim.
Oh, Thunder Kitty's amazing, Jim.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've screen capped that, by the way. I'm gonna send it to her.
That's awesome. I was actually happy. Another person I saw wrestle on that Balls Out show. I was happy to see Tara Calloway wrestle.
Oh yeah, Tara Calloway's great.
I was gutted when she like wrestled when she announced she was retiring. I saw her on that show and I was like, that's fucking.
So we are going to raid our sexy friends at the Armbar Error Society.
Nice.
Because they're good
Armbar
dudes.
Error rules.
They're good dudes.
I think they have some of the like best like stuff I've ever like on a fire.
Like the stuff, like them and what do you call them? Like SCFL.
Oh yeah,
them
great.
they.
Who, by the way, not to like toot my own horn here, but I do like the clips of the week for them every week whenever I can. So.
I like the story stuff that I had started to implement in Super Pro Wrestle stuff on Fire Pro. Before moving on to the guest booker stuff that I'm doing at the moment. was like strongly influenced by the stuff they do, because I had done story stuff before in like the 2K games, which is easier with like, you know, like the cutscene creation and stuff like that. But watching the stuff they do gave me ideas for like how I could implement it into Fire Pro. But just obviously I want to go off in my own direction with it. I don't want to like straight up rip anyone off or anything like that. So yeah, but yeah, we're going to raid the Armbar Air Society because they're playing Wrestling Empire right now, and that should be a lot of fun. So for me, Ginger Pimpernel, I will be back. I mean, I'll be back before then anyway, but the next confirmed guest booker stream will be on Tuesday. I'll be joined by Raven Creed, who's a young standout from Ireland. Chainsaw, where can people find you? I don't know if Chainsaw can hear me. Well, you all know Chainsaw. I retweeted the thing earlier, so you can find him through that. Chainsaw's a good dude, so follow him as well. All my links are below for anyone who's just happened to wander into this. And I will see you all next time. Yeah. Oh, and you can see Chainsaw in the chat there. Click that and follow him. Catch you all later, everyone. Bye for now.